Okay, I'm gonna explain what the video I'm about to post. Well, what the video everybody has been watching. That's on my channel. Well, some people have probably been watching on my channel. So, um, let me give you guys an explanation why there were so many curse words and so many things that was happening in one video. Um, so this video was supposed to tell you guys exposing Jump Linux because he was talking about my dead cousin. Um, just to clear up some things, Razzie Kui told him not to talk about him ever again, and he still brought it up at the last part where I didn't get it on recording, but he said, "My name is Little Ricky. I like talking about my dead cousin." So, Kui and Razzie, if you guys want to handle that, you guys can. Or if you guys want me to handle that, and it will be completely insane stuff. Um, I just get so angry and so sad when you talk about that. That's my personal business. I only, you have to kind of say, like, if you can bring them up or not. Kind of, yeah. Because I don't want anybody to bring them up. So, what Jumping Linux, so let me clear up some things what Jumping Linux did, and this is going to be telling you guys everything that Jumping Linux did that hurt me. So, me and Jumping Linux were arguing, right? We were arguing, and he decided to do something horrible. Like, he literally so I joined call. He said, "Can you only give a Jack and backpack?" And I'm like, "No, I'm sorry." And he said, "Well, do you have one?" Well, I think he said that, right? Yeah, probably. And I'm like, "Yeah, I gave two of them to Razzie." And he said, "Why do you have a crush on Razzie?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't. He's my best friend. Why would I have a crush on him?" And he said, "'Cause you follow him every time." I'm like, "Okay, don't you follow Kui?" And I also I did say a curse because he was so after when we were done fighting, he decided to say, "How old are you?" And I'm like, "I'm not telling you. That's my personal information." And then he said, "How old is AJ? Whatever that." So I said, F you twice, and I have called. And after that, I brought it up to Kui, yep, Kui's gaming. I brought it up to him, and Kui said, he was in a code of Jump Linux, and I'm like, Kui, I wanted to tell you this, what Jump Linux have been doing. He's been talking about my dead cousin, which is I told him not to talk, which is kind of insane, and, just wanted you to know. And Kui said not to be on Jumping Linux side, but what's wrong with talking about his age? I said, I just hate when people talk about his personality and stuff. And Kui said, oh, okay. So he talked to Razzie banned him from the code Raz. I was post the text that Jumping Linux creeped me out with. So he banned him from Raz. Jumping Linux been trying to get in contact with me just to get unbanned from Raz. So there's a lot of chaos happening. After this happens, he called me. Wait, no. He did in Morse code to Kui. Unban me from Raz, like in Morse code. Me and Kui should figure out how to do Morse code. It's like a website. So when we saw that, we're like, bro, always, like, is he trying to talk to me just to get unbanned from? And I probably would, yes, because Jump Linux have done horrible. He so there's a lot of stuff happening right now. Jumping in it. And the video that I posted was I was trying to make it kids friendly possible, but jumping in it just made me say curse words, so that's why I put it not for kids. Because there's a lot of stuff happening, and I don't want anybody to I don't want any parents to deal with people hurt on their kids' screens. So that's why I put it for not for kids, because there's a lot of kids jumping in. If you're watching this, I know you're watching this because you're always on my channel. I did an exposed video on it, and technically kind of, which was a lot, but it is actually for a reason, because you did some and don't forget the thing that he did. So every time so let me finish the call thingy. So I said every time there's something up, like you always get something to argue about. This story is actually pretty long, so I'm not gonna explain all of that. That's not even a full story. Oh wait, no. So he texts me, jumped in and text me. And I'm like, what do you? He said, you are lucky. I'm like, huh? Question mark, dot, dot, dot. What? He said, I'm not gonna be invited. I said, okay. And he said, but the movie's in a week. I'm like, okay. And he said, you're lucky because I'm moving back in USA. I'm like, okay. Cause, you know, like, I'm like, kind of confused why he's telling me this. But he kind of creeped me out a little. So, jumping in it, you're watching this. You just can't stop talking about people's dead cousin, can't you? And, yeah, I already sent the videos to Kui jumping in it, so there's really, you really have to do some explaining to do why did you do this and what happened, because what you did to me was actually pretty painful. And also what Jumpinix said too, he said get back to work to me like 5 times for some reason, and my skin color is Mexican. Said I white. Like I don't know. That could sound like it's something like that. Get back to work. But he didn't say the monkey. But he did say get back to work. And he also said, in my raccoon died. The reason why I deleted one of the videos because it accidentally almost said something I'm not allowed to leak. So, I hope you guys watch all. I hope you guys enjoy, I hope you guys enjoy the video with all this beef that's going on around me and Jumpinix. And thanks for watching.